Just a few weeks ago, this garden was awash with weeds. You couldn't plant anything but a dandelion. By the end of this video, we're going to turn this space into somewhere you can plant flowers, vegetables, and well, whatever you want. This is how the garden currently looks. So we've got the patio, we've got a kind of a garden bed on the right hand side and a garden bed on the left. Now we've got a shed at the back, we've got a back gate, and we've got a sewage access point here. Now these things can't move, strangely enough. Weird thing, but they can't. And because of the sewage access point, there's also a sewage tank under this bit, which means that down here it's a bit more difficult to change anything. That's what it looks like right now. This is what we're going to change into. We're going to straighten up this side so it's nice and even all the way. There's some more space which we can use, so we're going to use that. So you need to kind of weed that easy. Then on the left hand side, we're going to go for a kind of actually squaring off the bed a little bit. So it's going to have an end. That bit's going to be really deep. That's going to be for kind of loads of different veg. And then up here where we can't dig as deeply, we're going to get rid of all the weeds, and then we're going to hopefully be able to plant some flowers in there. So that's the plan. That's what we're aiming for. What we need to do this week is get it so all of these are ready to kind of have plants, have flowers to be planted. So we need to basically get it to standard good soil. So that is what we're going to do.
There's only 52 weeks in a year, and I've spent one of them weeding. And no, not the puff variety.
Holy shit! Was Donovan smoking drugs? In the open? On a school day?
Yesterday. Look at that. It's huge. Don't know what it is. If you know what it is, tell me.
Fundamentally, a week isn't a long time. But that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to spend a week making a difference. And this week, the difference I happen to be making is in the garden, weeding.
Don't shit yourself, talk to Frank. It's just a bit of puff. Everyone does a bit of puff.
Now let's get that plan into action.
This is ground elder, also called Agopodium podagraria, or something like that.
Have you got a head injury?
It looks like elder, but it's not closely related. It's also called goutweed, snow in the mountain, English masterwort, and it is very annoying because it spreads like wildfire. Now, the way it spreads is using what's called rhizomes, which are basically a special root that grow horizontally. It retains the ability to grow shoots upwards. It just means it spreads everywhere. Now you'll see the thing in my hand is very long. You could use it as a spring leaf vegetable like spinach, medicinal herb to treat gout and arthritis. That's why I suspect it's called goutweed. Ingested, the leaves have a diuretic effect.
Oh God, you've left skids down the bowl too.
And acts as a mild sedative. By Romans, so we can blame the Romans for this being in my garden. So fuck Romans. It is, and it's just very invasive, and getting rid of it is an absolute pain in the arse.
But get rid of it we must. And that's what we're going to do now. So enjoy this musical number as we clear this horrible gout weed. No, not that kind of weed. But it's not all sunshines and rainbows. And this, in our story, is where comes our villain. The stone. Apparently I'm a stone collector now. Let's go collect some stones. Let's see what we get to. we bested the devil. The rock was a cruel mistress, but, well, turns out if you just decide that it's not really a problem, it goes away. And I decided that rocks weren't really a problem, so it wasn't a problem anymore.
I guess.
And just like that, we're done. A week of weeding, of digging, of toiling, of sweating. And we're now ready to plant, but not just yet. It's been very enjoyable in parts. It's been unenjoyable in others. The heat has been somewhat high at times. But it's done. Look at my creation. Thank you for joining me. Keep me a good boy, and I'll see you next week.